these are the toughest times in your life. One, obviously, like unfortunate events has caused you not to pay the bills, and you just can't come off a certain way.
Mm.
So I think, well, actually, I know the reason why I've been able to be, um, to at least see some success in the wholesaling game is just my my ability to have a conversation.
Mm.
Like at this point, I'm talking about everything but uh my goal here, right? And as I said in the beginning, you have to sell yourself prior to.
Yes.
So I ask questions, of course, like it's a 80 on 20 no 80 on 20 off kind of ordeal
Okay.
where like I'm talking about this one thing, they say something, I could relate it back to, yeah, my mom said the same thing. You start talking about
Yes.
my mom now. And I'll go back to, all right, cool. So this happened. They tell me what happened. Shoot, I can relate to it now. So everything, it's sales as well.
Yeah.
Everything is you selling yourself prior to them buying. Well, at this point, they're just buying,
Yeah.
because you're way more enticed to buy. Like you, let's just say I sold you a car, right? You're not saying the salesman sold me this car. You're going, and especially like if it's a car that you've always wanted, um, you're not going to say that the salesman sold me this car. You're going to say I bought the car,
Yeah.
because it's a sense of pride.
Yeah.
So in that term, they're just buying into me. Yeah, of course I'm selling myself, but it's they bought from me opposed to I sold to them. So that's where it like the distinction lies. Um, and honestly, like it's just you got to show some compassion.
Yeah.
You definitely got to show some compassion where you don't know what they've been through.
No.
Like you have no idea. Like I ran into like I don't think it will disclose like too much of her information or anything, but I ran into a lady that her husband died. She like God rest his soul, and then I think she got laid off from work like the week after, off of just not attending. Like she completely disregarded. Like she was grieving, and of course like warranted. But she was laid off, and like we had honestly, yeah, my partner got on me about it too. But we had a 2 hour long conversation. She 1000% told me to cover it. Like, but I got it for way under asking, obviously, and I was able to profit off of it.
Okay.
But and on top of that, she referred me to other
Yes.
to other customers, clients, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, damn it, I was on the verge of tears like throughout the conversation. But she was talking to a person. She wasn't talking to like she was talking to Jabari. She wasn't talking to a representative from 777
Yes.
Midtown.
Yes.
So once she understood that, once she like really really grasps the fact that I'm a person first, this is just my job. Um, she had no opposition to go through with what I was asking for. Because honestly, she just needed to talk. I hope she got it.
And at the end of the
she
day,
got a
you're,
job
you-
out of it.
you're there to solve issues.
Solve
And
issues.
if you solve an issue, you did a good job. You're
the
not
thing
being a
is,
scummy person.
You have to solve their issues prior to yours. So
Yeah,
if
their issues.
their issues.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the thing is, a lot of people go in thinking, "Oh, I just have to solve my money issues."
No.
So if you have them, like, if you have that mindset in anything, that's just where you've already failed.
Yes.
Like I have one everyone that I hire, as well as everyone that I mentor, like not too much my partners. I see eye to eye with my partners, but I have them read The Go Giver.
The Go Giver?
The Go Giver by Bob Burg. It's I believe it's a novel, but it's shoot, I believe it's a novel. I'm trying to think if it is so far, but all in all, The Go Giver, it embraces selflessness. It embraces removing the significance of a dollar and emphasizing yourself. So it's like, I don't want to get into it like too much, but it goes into the salesman trying to close this deal. I think it was like a quarterly goal or something like that. And he meets this guy, like a huge account that he was trying to land. And from there, he didn't land the account, but the guy that he approached for the big account showed him really the way of life. Like, put people first prior to your pockets. So it's like the huge P's. You know, like, you go for the people, your pockets will just enlarge.
Yeah.
That's true.
This is a great life lesson.
Our service, wholesaling, you're taking care of their problems first, like you talked about. And they help you. And then look, she gave you many of clients too, because you helped solve her problem.
She gave me 2 clients, but she made me a lot of money.
Exactly.
Ever told on a nigga? No. Ever squeezed a trigger? Yeah. Ever set a nigga up? No. Ever helped a brother out when he was down on his luck?